And thank you, Andy. A pleasure, a pleasure. Now, do we have Senior Assistant Prosecutor Danielle Rubenor with us? Oh, here she comes. Danielle has been fighting for victims and fighting for justice for years, and was honored by Joan's Joy at the 2017 Safety Fest. Come on, let's hear it for Danielle. Ah, Danielle. Oh, thanks. You too. No, God bless you. It's all you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello. I am so thrilled, on behalf of Prosecutor Mark Musella, to be here today to tell you about the wonderful way we celebrated Joan's birthday this year. This is what we did. At the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, we opened a Child Advocacy Center. A Child Advocacy Center is a place where children, adolescents, and those who love and care for them will be able to come to get healing, comfort, resilience, and justice. Who they will meet when they come to the Child Advocacy Center are some of the most dedicated, tenacious, experienced, and knowledgeable detectives and assistant prosecutors in the state of New Jersey. I'm so glad to hear Mr. Consovoy say that he considered us the best prosecutor's office in the state, because now when I say it, it won't sound so bad. It won't sound like I'm just advertising for the office. You already have an objective second other person who said so. So, when we were deciding to whom we should dedicate this center, all of us put our heads together. I've been in the office for 28 years, and as I often joke to my niece, I started when I was 16. Basically, this has been my life. And I'm happy to do it. I enjoy being a public servant, but I'm not the only one. There's 55 other assistant prosecutors and over 100 detectives and everyone else on the team that helps us that's there. And when the time came for us to decide who to dedicate our center to, there wasn't a second of thought. I knew immediately, and so did everybody else, including Lieutenant Linda McNulty, the lieutenant of our Special Victims Unit, our very own Olivia Benson, who is here. We wanted to dedicate it to Rosemarie, because nobody else in this state, Rosemarie, yay! Nobody else has done more to fight for victims, to fight for the safety of children, than Rosemarie. Rosemarie has, yes, well, please. Rosemarie has inspired a whole generation of prosecutors, such as myself, detectives, such as Lieutenant McNulty. We want her legacy to remain forever. And we thought there would be no better way to do that than to dedicate the very first room that people will enter when they come into the Child Advocacy Center to Rosemarie. And literally that's what we did. We call it Rosemarie's Room. Rosemarie's Room is a place where we want people to feel hope, strength, and resiliency. We know full well that people, children, adolescents who are going to be coming to our center are going to be coming in under a cloud, if you will. Something bad has happened to them. And while we wouldn't be able to erase what already happened, all of us at the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office are dedicated to make sure that tomorrow is a better day for everybody who visits us. I want the next generation of people, parents, loved ones who care for children, the children themselves, to be inspired by Rosemarie, a person who literally was thrust against her will into the heart of darkness and emerged with strength and with a clear vision to make tomorrow a better day for all other children. And she did it. And Rosemarie is literally proof among us that one person can change the world. Because Rosemarie did that. She changed the world. When she used to go about her business in her home in Hillsdale, I don't know if she ever thought she'd be meeting governors, meeting a president, meeting legislators, but she did it. She did it because she was true to her cause. She never wavered. And she is an example for all of us that you can achieve justice, you can achieve reform, you can achieve change if you just put your mind to it and get a lot of people to join you. Nobody, I don't know anybody as persuasive. Maybe my niece Kayla. I don't think I know anybody else as persuasive as Rosemarie. And the fact that all of you are here is proof of that. So September 7th was a celebration for Rosemarie, but it was a celebration for Joan as well. The dedication was held at our office, our Paramus location, and everybody got to meet Rosemarie. And I want to tell you one story in particular that touched my heart, was that one of our co-workers, Crizella, who's here with us today, introduced herself to Rosemarie. Crizella told Rosemarie that she was the same age as Joan. And even though she lived in Chicago, she heard about what happened. She heard about what happened, and as a result of that, and as a result of Rosemarie's tenacity, it affected her in ways that are profound and positive, and she was able to share that with Rosemarie. And I'm so glad that Crizella had that opportunity. Crizella's here. She's here.
Stand up, Rosella. Where is she? There. Come on up here. Come on. Applause. Please. Thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead. Yes.
Absolutely.
You want to say a couple words? Sure.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
I had no idea that this was going to happen here.
Please.
It was a pleasure to meet her. I actually lived in Detroit at the time, very close. I was 7 years old. I was a brownie. And I remember they told us not to go door to door. And I wanted to know why. And when I found out why, my grandmother had to console me. Because I couldn't understand. I'm sorry. I always cry.
No, go right ahead. You're doing a great job.
I couldn't understand how someone could hurt a kid like me at the time. Like, what could she have done? And that is how I first found out about it. And at work, when I found out she was there, I wanted to meet her. And I'm so glad that I did. It's...
Grisel's fantastic. Thank you for your heart. Thank you.
Rosemarie was able to tour our Child Advocacy Center, and I think I can say with confidence it has the Rosemarie seal of approval. We made sure basically the rooms are designed to be kid first and child first, so that when they have to come in and share with us some things that are horrible, they're at least doing it in an environment that's comfortable. It's the first step towards healing. It's the first step towards justice. And I have to tell you, I am just really thrilled and so happy that our prosecutor and chief decided to honor Rosemarie in this way. I couldn't think of a more deserving person for this honor. I want to thank all of you for coming here today. and honoring Rosemarie as well. By the way, she's here. Stop by the table. If you stop by the table where Rosemarie is, you will see a copy of the plaque, not a copy, a photo. We took a photo of the plaque that hangs proudly in the Child Advocacy Center that we dedicated to Rosemarie. So you can see that, you can talk to her, and you don't have to visit our Child Advocacy Center to be inspired by Rose. You can be inspired by her every day in every way. Go to the website, jonesjoy.org, and find out more about all of the wonderful things she continues to do because she's dedicated to her cause. I want to thank you very much for your time, and I want to ask you all to have a great day, and please enjoy. Thank you.
Danielle, thank you. Let's hear it for Danielle. You are terrific. God bless. Listen, thank you for all the work you do. God bless you every single day. You're protecting us, and we thank you. Let's hear it for Danielle. Come on. She deserves, and then some. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you.